Episode 41. Nikki's trying to order something from the restaurant here, but I think the portions for a Feywish sprite are probably too small for a human. But then again, I guess if she has to worry about keeping her figure for all of these clothes she needs to wear, maybe that's just the right portion for her. I wouldn't know. We're on Chapter 8 now. Just started Chapter 8 after defeating that last boss. I believe this should be the very first mission for Chapter 8, and based on my research, Chapter 8 is the last chapter in this version of the game. We should head over there now, but before we actually do that, there's one little loose end that I want to do before then, just for my own personal reasons. A little gift for our special little guy, we'll call it that. Because Chapter 8's the last chapter, I'm planning to make that the last episode, the finale or whatever, the end. However long it takes, but just want to have something special for Momo when we have that last episode happening. And to have that gift ready, we're going to have to go over to all the way back to the abandoned district. To this island that we never explored over here, the Stellar Fishing Ground. I'm also curious about this Wind Rider Mill that we never visited either. I don't see a route to get over there. Maybe it comes from the Stellar Fishing Ground? We'll see. We're going to pretend that the coming of age ceremony is something that's going to take some time to prepare, which they did actually say, but their preparations would be done by the time we actually finish the quest where we talk to Victa and whatever we have to do there, I'm not sure. But I'm going to pretend that it'll take a little bit longer than just that, and that'll be our excuse to go over this way. Was that the Market of Mirth, or... No, wait, I needed to go to the Handsome Lad Circus teleportation point. Damn. Over here? Yeah, the circus. Highest point on this stone. Even though there's no chance of us running into Giovanni, we're going to continue wearing our pseudo-wedding dress, as I like to call it, just because it's a pain to take on and off. I mean, not literally, but in reality, this would be a pain to take on and off, so Nikki's going to keep on wearing it until we run into Giovanni again, which I'm hoping we will, so we can surprise him with how beautiful we are. Plus, this is also like a fish-themed dress, so if we're going to the lake area, we could do worse than this outfit. And the area we're going to is called the Stellar Fishing Ground. We're not going there for fishing, but maybe we'll do some fishing while we're there. There's actually a side objective related to one of the events, the Wishing Star Festival, whatever it was called, event that preceded this one, where you would do something over here. I didn't know it at the time, but luckily it wasn't one of the objectives that I needed to fulfill to unlock everything from that event. You're really only required to do maybe around 70 to 80 to 90% of the objectives in those checklist style things for the events, in order to unlock everything. And even then, unlocking everything is usually just diamonds at the end of the stretch goals or whatever. The main things that are like clothing items are things that you would unlock at much earlier thresholds, like 50 or 60%. We'll stop here too. For this. I guess we can stop for lore too, just real quick. Stellar Fishing Ground Water Quality Report. The weather is clear and the sky is cloudless at night. After the earthquake, the fine sand at the bottom of the pond stirred for quite a while. but it is settled now. The water quality at the stellar fishing ground has always been good. Fish seem to be in good spirits. The Tulitails are as lively as ever. We're old rivals, after all. It's so hard to get them to show up for one last meeting before I leave. This might be my last monitoring report. After everyone has moved away, perhaps the stars will still reflect in the water forever, and the fish will still swim as they always have. Perhaps the astral swan will soar overhead, just as the legends say. But what will become of our home? Will anyone ever tell me if the water reflecting the starry sky is as clear as it is right now? Well, you didn't leave your name, so it's not like we can track you down and tell you. Plus, you're probably dead by now. One last check down here for any dew. I don't think there's any dew down here. No apparent reason to come down here. Oh, never mind. There was dew. They'll always put something somewhere. That statement means nothing. What I mean to say is they'll always put a reward in a place that seems like it's worth your way to go out of your way for. Or worth your while to go out of your way for. I guess sometimes that something will just be blings, or maybe it'll be like a rare catch or something. Not that it matters. We're just here for the dew, the whim stars, and sometimes rare materials, which is what we're here for. The astral swan mentioned in that previous report is somewhere around here. I wanted to unlock it now so that, well, for one, I can start farming its materials. I just need to unlock it once on camera for the posterity of the episodes and everything. And then I can, every time I need to collect it, just do it off camera with every day that passes. Because that's when the material will refresh, when all the materials in Infinity Nikki refresh every day. And for the Astral Swan, it'll just be one per day. Would have liked to do this earlier, when I was here the first time, but I guess I was in kind of a hurry when I was doing the whole abandoned district questline. I guess I'm still in kind of a hurry. Won't try to waste too much time. We'll just get to the Astral Swan, and if there are any whim stars along the way, we'll stop for those. Still not stopping for any quests or whatever, not yet. Although I think the Astral Swan is related to like a side quest or something.
Wow, what a haul!
Damn, it's still not the whim starfish.
Momo, I caught it!
Damn, you're kidding me. Well, at least this should be some kind of decent catch. Even if it takes 2 tries.
What's this? It's even
Not sure if I can get that one from the Pear Pal. Actually, I think I recently found that I can get more things from the Pear Pal than I thought. Usually the Pear Pal has some kind of icon with a lock on it over the things that you can't get yet. So you have to get one of them to unlock them in the Pear Pal. But it seems like there are even materials that you can get from the Pear Pal that don't show up with a lock icon. They only appear in the Pear Pal after you collect them once. They're just invisible otherwise, or not selectable or whatever. But I don't think the Astral Swan feathers or whatever there's any way to do it other than collecting them manually. Probably not even from the store. They're pretty adamant about making some of the materials that are more easily collected available in the store for what I would consider exorbitant prices comparatively. The prices being just the bonus materials that you get for getting duplicate items, so you're not really losing anything by spending that currency, but still. It feels like you're not really getting your money's worth or whatever. It's gotta be on the fresco, right? Star? Only question is what? It would have to be in jumping range. Here it is. Just ever so barely. It almost doesn't even look like a star. I was wondering if it'd be a different color from the background, and it wasn't. That's pretty rude. Just kind of right there. It stands out a little bit, I guess. It has the swooshing pattern of the brush stroke where the waves are, but the star doesn't have that swooshing pattern, so I guess it kinda stands out. Just a bit. The arrow says to go up this way, so we'll go that way. Treasure chest over there. Is that one of the good ones? It might be. I like the music here too. Oh, I didn't realize you could use the purification orb to knock loose all these chilies. That makes things a lot easier. Wish I knew that earlier. Okay, that wasn't really one of the good ones though. Ah, but then they might fall down like that. Well, whatever. And into the water. Now that I'm nearing the end of the game, I wonder where the next section is going to be. Like over here, I think, yeah. Everything that we've done has been in Wishfield. That's this entire map. And presumably they're going to add more to this map, the map switch, because that's what it's called. And it has the whole drop-down icon on the top right. So whatever comes after Wishfield, I don't know what it could be. Probably someplace that connects regionally close to here on the map, like specifically down here looks to be the obvious one, right? But then there could be the option to like take a boat out down a river or something further out this way. I don't know how you'd connect to regions to the north. In a very early episode, I read something about the locations of certain bordering places to what this place is called again, Wishfield. But it didn't really stick for me because I didn't really have the whole, well, I didn't have Wishfield stuck in my head. But I know there's like a kingdom to the north or something. Umbraso is somewhere either to the west or to the east. I think there's a kingdom to the north or something, like the capital or something. Don't exactly recall what might be to the south, where this connects to. Have I fought these bag things before?
Attacking head-on isn't working. Try going for its back instead.
I don't even know what some of these different enemies do. Some of them have shields or something like that. Make them harder to hit, but the basic strategy for any of them would just be press the circle button if they don't have a shield. Is this still the way up? It's where the path leads, so yeah, I guess so. Oh god, it's Aventura. It's been a while, but yeah, we're gonna have to do this, huh? Give me a sec, Aventura. I know you're gonna ask me about this place, so guess I gotta at least look around a little bit. He always asks you about the lore before you actually get to the lore. Alright. If I spent my time fishing instead of teaching, I'd not only have a lot of fish, but also a wealth of knowledge. Ah, you've arrived, my young friend. Oh, it sounds like you were expecting me. I suppose you could say we share a bond unique to seekers of knowledge. The stellar fishing ground is a famous spot among fishing enthusiasts. Even if it meant crossing mountains and rivers, I had to see it for myself. The starry sky reflected on the water at night is a mesmerizing sight you won't find anywhere else. Plus there are more fish here than I have questions. Have you looked around the stellar fishing ground yet? No, but I don't feel like I want to before I talk to you. Just give it to me. Of course. With the stunning scenery here, we couldn't resist taking a look around. Wonderful. Then you should know a thing or two about the local fish. How about I test your knowledge? My question is, which of the following fish can you catch at the stellar fishing ground? Well, we know from reading the Tulitail, right? I guess we didn't actually have to go around and catch the fish. Reading that lore book actually gave us an in. That's correct. You truly have the spirit of exploration. I'm growing to love exploration, whether it's taking in the scenery, observing the ecosystem, or experiencing new things. There's always something fascinating to discover. However, I also spotted other types of fish besides the Tulitail. Indeed. According to the ecological reports from Stoneville, the stellar fishing ground boasts a wide variety of wildlife. Apart from the common fish of Wishfield, unique species such as handkerfins and the kerchief fish can also be found here. I didn't realize those were two different fish. Handkerfins and kerchief fish. Oh. I must have caught both of them but didn't realize they were different. Additionally, the legends of the astral swan are also captivating. It is said to be a legendary creature of grace that spreads its wings and soars beneath the starry sky. My young friend, your eagerness to learn continues to impress me. Please accept these items as a small token of my appreciation. The scenery here is truly captivating, but there are many more places worth exploring. Until our next meeting, my young friend. Was it 10 or 20 that gives you? 20. I guess more than I've come to expect, but still not as much as I would hope. Is this still the way up, or are we going this way? I think it's this way. Should be the big circle on the map, right? What's this? Just quest available, but I'm pretty sure it's this circle. Because the circle seems important, right? Right, we need this. Can I go further up? Oh. One of these then, chase it down. Maybe we can just kind of cut to the right and... there we go. Oh, you turned around? I didn't know they could do that. Ah, the terrain. What are you doing? Is this my first time hearing this music? I'm pretty sure not, but... I don't remember it being this kind of boppy. Maybe I just usually catch it a bit faster. And it's raining. Great. Oh, whatever. We're an eel. We don't mind the water, right? Have I seen one of these before? Like where you collect these from inside the challenge room? Don't recall if I did. But we need all of them then, huh? Oh, are we... There we go. Damn, that's not good. Why isn't it taking me up? I don't know about this one. Can I restart it? There we go. I'm glad they give you that option. Good to know. Okay, so we're gonna do this actually. You probably have to be pretty close to these for them to take you all the way up, right? There we go. I guess that makes sense in a way, but I was just hoping that standing on the tail end of it would bring you to the necessary height you need. Ah, missed that. Hopefully we don't need the extra grip. Should be okay. This one's actually kind of concerning. The ticking is getting pretty fast, but I think because of how many there are to collect, that doesn't necessarily mean we're too close to the end. It's pretty straightforward, the routing, so I'm not too worried, but if I do mess up, that would be a problem. Redoing it with tight timing would be a problem, but luckily it wasn't that. Well, I did say early on how easy some of them felt, so this is at least a step in the right direction, I guess. Kind of. There's a chest down there. I guess we're exploring more of this place than I thought. And of course, I saw the Wimstar. Position statues in the right direction. It's been a while since we saw one of these. How does this work again? That locks it in place, got it. And I remember you have to lock them in place to... Oh no, you don't have to lock them in place for them to open, just when you're turning them. So where does this rotate? Clockwise, got it. This one is 2 turns, this one is 3 turns, this one is 1 turn. It's not too terrible to solve this, I'm just wondering how to make this more efficient on myself. There might not be any way around it just other than 1 by 1. But if I thought about it a little bit longer, maybe I can figure something out. Let's align... Let's just lock this one for now. At 1 turn. Oh, great. And this is where this whole pushing thing kind of fails a bit, when pushing it up a ledge. That's a problem for me. Alright, so that one's locked at 1 turn. Now this one's 1 turn as well. This one is 3 turns, and this one is 2 turns. Let's just go ahead and push this. I might be overcomplicating this. Should have just started at the 0 turn one maybe. Alright, those 2 are synced. And now these 2 are synced. Or the second and third position ones are both 2 turns, so what we want is for this to not move. Or do we? Well, first. Yeah, I overcomplicated this. I should have just started on the 0 turn 1 and then cascaded downwards. I'm gonna have to do this weird thing here. It would have been much easier if I just started. In fact, can I start over? Is that an option? Oh, whatever. That's the problem with trying to think things through before you actually do the actual solving. Are these not synced? I thought they were. Right, I needed that. There we go. I think this could have been solved in 4 uses of the box to lock things in place, but I didn't do that. Oh, there's the reset button over there, I guess. I really don't need all these whim stars. I think I have more than is currently unlockable here, although I guess some of them cost 2, and some of these aren't even in this version of the game. Although, huh. Yeah, these do still say the main quest, even though we're so close to the end of the game, but like this one over here, not available in this version. Still more, Momo? Don't run away on me. I guess that's up to me. And just because I'm going all over the place, might as well stop by here. This is like the one last nook or cranny or whatever I haven't explored yet, right? And I guess up that stone tree over there, too. Not gonna do any side quests, if anyone's here. Just pure exploration. And it's a minigame. We're not doing the minigame. Just here for the do. Alright, off we go. Guess I should have gotten that fast traveled one first when I was already over there. Be a short trek. The rain does kind of fit this music though. Alright, we'll do the minigame here. Just because this one's easy and fast. Although if it's too fast, I guess it won't be that easy. I wouldn't call myself the best at these games, but luckily I don't have to be. The real prize from those are the little challenges that you unlock from... over here? The challenges from... whatever it's called, the... something in the pause menu there. I'll just call it the challenge list. The challenge list that you need to increase your rank. And increasing your rank doesn't really net you anything other than, well, being a goal and titles or whatever. But I am happy whenever I get the next rank of those, I guess. Right.
feel a poem coming on. I'll call it Nikki, Momo, and the Sunset.
And if the talk about the astral swan coming around at night is true, then we're right on time. I actually thought it would be the circled one, but this guy was talking about the astral swan, so... Excuse me, what's troubling you? Wait, you look like the pink-haired girl from my favorite story, but I have something very, very important to do now. Something that only a powerful stylist can help with. But how could a powerful stylist just appear out of nowhere? What? A human? I rarely see any of your kind in the abandoned district. Are you... Oh, he said wait. Are you a great stylist? I'm Nikki, and I am indeed a stylist. Maybe you can tell me your problem. Perhaps you can make the astral swan soar. Great. Lindsay's wish can come true. Lindsay's wish? Are you trying to fulfill a friend's wish? Yes, my dear friend Lindsay is very old. We always knew this day would come, but... Lindsay loves watching the astral swan fly. Usually it only hovers low. Only a stylist with a powerful whim can make it fly up high. Nikki, can you visit Lindsay and listen to his wish? It's his last one. That's pretty grim to say. His last wish? Okay. I mean, I know what you're saying, that he doesn't have a whole lot of time left in this world, but to call this his last wish... That's so final, so definite. Weddings are so sad. Nikki, let's help them. Sure, I'll do my best to help. You're so kind. You're even better than the pink-haired girl in my favorite story. Lindsay's home is under the stone tree nearby. Let's meet there, Nikki. I guess if he's saying that we look like the pink-haired girl, that doesn't necessarily mean we have to have pink hair. I mean, it implies it, but it could just mean we have a similar face to the pink-haired girl. So we're going... Damn. Did I not track the quest? Do I do this again? It would be this and then this. Breezy Meadow, Stone Woods. Did I miss it? Was it a different kind of quest? Yeah. A world quest, I guess. I still don't know the difference between random and world quests. I think they're both blue. And we're going, yeah, like you said, below the stone tree. But out of curiosity, what exactly is this? Seems like it's another route. Where's the quest? There's no one here. No one to give me a quest. Oh, it's below. Okay. Damn. I forgot the button for the orbital Nikki drop. Cool. An achievement. Trophy. Sandy sandals, Jane? I don't see any sandals. Such powerful purification abilities. And you are? I'm Nikki, a stylist. This is my friend Momo. Are you hurt? No, I'm fine, thanks to you. I'm Jane, the heartkeeper of this place. Are there any other stone dew floors that have been corrupted? There's another spot nearby. Could you check out that place as well? Lainey, the heartkeeper there, is new to the job. No problem, leave it to us. Nikki is a super awesome stylist. Those pesky S-lings will be dealt with in no time. Thank you. The stone dew floors are on a small stone tree on the other side. I'll be heading over there. We don't really need to unlock this route. I might have missed where he said they went. But I do see one over there that way. Ah, there she is. You don't really have a lot of options after you do the stomp. Kind of cut in that, or stuck in that long recovery animation. Even if you try to dash after it, well, first of all, the dash is on a pretty long cooldown, so you can't always do it. But here, that's the quickest you can do a dash out of it, not exactly cancelling the animation. We've dealt with all the S-lings, but still no sign of Lainey. Maybe Lainey got startled and ran to a safer place? Maybe we can visit the place she likes to go? Got it. We can go deeper into the grove, or we can search by the lake. Could you help me search for Lainey in the grove? I'll check out other places. No problem. Where should we go exactly? In between those two stone trees. Let's meet up at the stone heart afterwards. Those two stone trees meaning... where? Here? Ah, right. It shows me the marker on the map, obviously. I really am just here for the Astral Swan, but I don't think it'll take too long to do that quest, so figured I might as well do this. But then again, maybe the Astral Swan is more of a problem than I thought. I was thinking about catching that moth thing, but again, you can't switch abilities in midair. It'd be nice if you could. Oh. Oops. This is the wrong quest. But we'll do it. Nikki, you're here. Leslie, this is Nikki, the stylist I mentioned. She's willing to help us. Sir, can you tell us more about your wish? A young human girl. Wait, sir? Granny? Sir? Well, whatever. A young human girl. To reach the stellar fishing ground, that's impressive. I'm sorry to cause you trouble. I know this is too much to ask. To me, the Astral Swan is special. Back then, I had just arrived at the stellar fishing ground after a long journey. Seeing the Astral Swan soaring overhead brought me unparalleled peace and tranquility. So I stayed here, occasionally watching my old friend fly. But I gradually realized it's not content with hovering low. By chance I learned the Astral Swan soars high when there's a companion around. If I could see that before I leave this world, it would be wonderful. Flying together, we can use the floral gliding outfit to fly in the air. I can fly too, but the Astral Swan won't fly with me. It's said that only a stylist with powerful whim can make it fly high. I don't know what to do. Seems kind of rude. Oh no, Curious Penny was talking. I thought it was the Granny talking. But either way, it seems like it should fly high if a nice enough companion were to accompany it. Why does it need a stylist to fly high? Or does the whim actually have some kind of etheric power that influences the swan? It's simple. Just groom the Astral Swan. Wait, who's talking? It sounds like the voice is coming from Penny. From me? Oh, it's Elron. This is a voice tube made by my friend Elron, a great inventor. He can't enter the stellar fishing ground, so he asked me to help him study the Astral Swan. Elron said this voice tube allows people to communicate even over long distances. I must have accidentally turned it on. Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but I overheard about the Astral Swan and might have some information to share. Right. Elron may have never seen the Astral Swan, but he's an expert on it. That sounds odd. Anyways, I once read that the Astral Swan treasures its feathers. The precious material astral feather actually comes from the Astral Swan. So if we groom the Astral Swan, it might feel better. Exactly. Let me gather my thoughts. We groom the Astral Swan, Then Nikki puts on the floral guiding outfit to fly with it. Then we fulfill Lindsay's wish. Right, let's get started. Nikki, you're amazing. In storybooks, you'd be the greatest protagonist. The astral swan likes to perch near the crescent pond, the place near the highest stone tree. I'll watch with Lindsay from our usual spot while you fly with the astral swan. By the way, before you leave, Nikki, please take Elrond's voice tube with you. With this, you can contact us anytime. This would be nice to have in general, just for everyone. A phone. I guess it works more like a megaphone, though. So we were actually supposed to go over here? Yeah, it was between the two trees, right. We'll just do that quickly. There you are. No, don't come any closer, Esslings. Shoo. Don't be afraid, we're not Esslings. I'm Nikki, a stylist. This is my friend Momo. We're here to help restore the Stoneheart. That's right, Esslings aren't smart enough to find a spot this hidden. I thought the Esslings caught up with me. Don't worry, we chased them all away. It's safe now, so come back with us. No, I'm not going anywhere. Those Esslings, they'll pop out of nowhere like before. This is the only place that's safe. Nikki, Lainey seems really traumatized. Should we try playing some music while wearing the violinist outfit to calm her down? Alright, this is gonna eat up more time than I thought. I'll just try to do this quickly. Going based off the bottom screen without even looking at the top that much. Do kind of have to look at the top because you have to hold the notes for a certain amount of time. And again, it's pretty hard to see which of these are highlighted sometimes. Wish you could rebind these. Then I could even maybe consider memorizing all of those notes. What a warm melody. Mom used to hum lullabies like this for me. Thank you, I feel much more relaxed now. I'm very sorry. I'm a heart keeper, yet I abandoned the stone dew floras. Yeah, go do your job. Your safety is just as important as your duty. There's nothing wrong about protecting yourself from dangers like that. Okay, Nikki's kinder than me. So don't blame yourself, you did nothing wrong. That's right, it's those Esslings who are in the wrong. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh right, have you seen the other Heartkeeper, Sandy? Is she alright? Don't worry. Jane? Right, I guess she's Sandy Sandals Jane or something. Jane's safe. We agreed to meet at the Stoneheart after we found you. That's great. Then I'll go and collect the stone dew nectar. You can head to the Stoneheart first. It's on the tallest stone tree. I didn't realize we had to unlock more of these. These paths between the stone trees. I thought those would all be unlocked as part of the main quest. But I guess that explains why we're missing a route, right? A route over here. It's probably not the route that we're unlocking right now, but we probably have to unlock the route here by doing another one of those quests on a different island. Ho ho ho. Jane and Lainey have told me about your exploits. Nikki, you're facing the wrong way. Well done, young lady, and your cute cat companion. I can finally show everyone my big catch now that the Sky Pass is open. Mr. Ken is the manager of the gliding station here. He's been really lonely ever since the Sky Pass closed. You did a great job finding Lainey. She gets scared easily. The added stress of her new responsibilities as a heartkeeper must have contributed to her panic. It's all okay now. The crisis has been averted and everyone's safe. Sorry for making everyone worried. I'll work hard on improving myself, so it won't happen again. I can see how much you care for the Stone Dew Forest. You'll become an outstanding heartkeeper for sure. Yeah, I think so too. Alright, I'm opening the Sky Pass now. Lainey will be fine with us around. You're welcome to visit any time and see how much Lainey's improved, Miss Nikki and Momo. Well, that's great, but that's not what we came here for. And I guess now we have another route to the Stone Crown. Could you have taken this route? No, you'd have to do all the main story stuff over here. You could have maybe gotten this to the Stone Crown through this route, but you wouldn't have been able to progress the story once you got over there. I don't think. Were they up there? Was that them? The Astral Swan. Groom it and glide. Okay. And this is what I'm here for. I don't know if there are other animals like this that are like legendary, whatever or something. Maybe locked behind a quest like this. This is the only one I know of. But I imagine they're probably equally rare materials, so probably similar unlock quests just tucked away in corners of the world I haven't seen yet. Maybe there's like a very big horse or I don't know, a very big bee or something somewhere out in the world. And now we fly? Oh, we just press square. Okay.
Wait!
You were our ride. Oh, we're riding in the... what's that called? Not the tailwind. I guess it would be the tailwind, but... we're drifting. We're Tokyo drifting. No, drafting. Astral Swan drafting. This is nice. Can we take a photo? No. Oh, yes we can. Yes we can. Hide the icon for me. Huh. It's hard to do it in motion. We're just gonna have to do it without lowering the thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'm not sure if that's gonna be the thumbnail. Probably something from the cutscene, but I'm glad I got one. And we can even change the rotation a bit. Or do I want to? Somehow I'm not sure we were supposed to take photos, or be able to take photos there. I mean, the tooltip said we couldn't, even though we could. Maybe it was a bug that we could, or it was a bug that it said that we couldn't. Nikki, we can see you in the Astral Swan. The Astral Swan looks happier than ever. So this is what it looks like when it's truly soaring. It's beautiful, finally seeing it like this. Leslie Penny, the Astral Swan is truly magnificent. Legend says, the stellar fishing ground is the wish place of the loved one. Okay, I can't read it that fast. Seriously? You expect me to read it that fast? Well, I guess since I'm recording this, I can just go back. I'll just let them talk. They really should have voiced this if they weren't going to let me read it. I want to turn around Nikki. But now's not the time for that. Nope, they're still alive. It's almost sunrise. Sleeping, huh? Damn. We're too low. Not sure how we drifted lower or higher during some parts of that. I think that's it though. I wanted to get a picture while the sun was rising. That's too bad. Well, I guess the Astral Swan is more of a night thing, isn't it? So maybe the photo is better at night. Or it's better that it was at night. Did we get further up? I guess we'll teleport. Wait, did we fail? Did we drift too far down or something? It felt like I was forced down.
Wait.
This is truly unfortunate. I guess I just have to make sure I don't get too close to the swan. But this does mean I get another chance at this photo. Or a few more photos. Well, I have enough photos of the swan. 3 is enough, and I'll probably delete one of them. One at night and one at day. We'll just focus on not drifting too low again. I thought it was just the end, that we were drifting too low to the ground and that our ride was over, but I guess for some reason we lost the drafting. Got outside of its tailwind. This isn't too bad though. We get to see this in a version at sunrise. I guess time is passing, so now it's going to be the daytime version. still pretty staggering how tall that damn stone tree is, the stone crown. That little outcropping on the right is where Giovanni revealed his evil machinations to us, which I guess didn't turn out to be that evil. I guess he was kind of lying about it. His motives are a little bit strange. He kind of hammed it up when he was revealing his evil side to us, didn't he? Then when he was in the cave, he didn't seem all that hammy. So his whole plot, Giovanni, was to get revenge on the guy that locked him up for 15 years, right? And that would have been Chigda and the rest of the paladins, so he pretended to cut a deal with them in order to spread despair stuff, but that was all just a front. So his whole speech over there at the Stone Crown about the virtues of spreading despair and how great it tasted or something like that, how it was better than dreams or wishes or something, that was all just baloney. Him just repeating their doctrine, their whatever, their religion, without actually believing it himself to make it look good. But even after that, he still seemed like not exactly a good guy. He did say he was in it for the revenge. And what would he have done if that bottle still had the wish stuff in it? Whatever material is needed inside the bottle that, after the timeline changed, wasn't remaining in the bottle. If he wanted to make a second wish with us here, after the first wish made us appear and rewound time, what would it have been? As far as I can tell, his only bet on defeating Chigda was us. That was his only plan. Okay, yeah, so somehow we were knocked downwards and we were just supposed to ride back up here. Well, it's fine. We got to see two versions, while most people only get to see one, probably. Because they're not stupid enough to fall down. There's a chest over there. Did I get this? One last stop. Well, how did you like your not one but two astral swan flights? Penny, we're back. Nikki, Lindsay. He's already... I thought he was just tired and fell asleep, but... Penny. I'm okay. We both knew this day would come. But Lindsay accepted it long ago. I didn't want to face it. Why? Can't the world be full of happy stories and happy endings? Penny, sometimes we need to accept the flaws in the story. Yeah, that's what he said. But at least he was happy in the end. He looked so satisfied. Watching the sky, seeing you and the astral swan fly by. Without your help, Nikki, we would have no choice but to accept his regret in the end. Sorry, Nikki, I need some time. Could you go to Stoneville and return this voice tube to Elron? I'll join you after I've composed myself. Didn't actually think there'd be more steps to this. If I did, I probably would have done this faster, to fit it within the length of an episode. But it's okay. We're nearing the end of Infinity Nikki. The next episode should be a long one. If we go over by 1 or 2 minutes here, it'll pale in comparison to whatever extra length episode the next one is going to be. Elron, Penny asked me to return these voice tubes. Penny, is she alright? Time heals all. Like Lindsay, she'll eventually find peace and start anew. Yes, definitely. I'll tell her some stories too, even if I don't know many. Penny. Nikki, Elron, I'm sorry. I thought a lot just now. I can't stay sad forever. I'll stay at the Stellar Fishing Ground for now, and share Lindsay's stories with the other PCs. If more people hear his stories, then even when we're gone, our stories will live on. Unfinished stories are always full of hope, right? Yeah, Nikki, you're my favorite. Elron, can I join the Wondrous Life Association? I want to protect the Astral Swan like Lindsay. Of course. The Wondrous Life Association is open to everyone who loves legendary creatures. Take this hat as a new member's welcome gift. It represents the Wondrous Life Association. Is this okay? I've never worn one before. It's perfect. You're as cute as the PC in my favorite story. Thank you, Nikki. Oh yeah, and as a thank you gift, here's something I designed based on the Astral Swan's legend. Take it. This is a tradition for the association. We design items inspired by legendary creatures. They fill us with motivation. Oh, inspiration has struck. A passion has been ignited. Mirrorland's future inventor, Elron, will succeed this time. Nikki, let's keep our distance. Yes, once Elron gets in this state, he doesn't stop. Nikki, if you have time, please visit the Stellar Fishing Ground more often. The Astral Swan would love to fly with you. Based on what this guy says, it sounds like there are more legendary creatures. And this thing probably takes a swan feather, but we're going to be collecting those for, like I said, a gift for Momo, for the coming of age ceremony. We'll go over this way. Well, Penny was talking about unfinished stories, but our story should be finishing up next time, if things go according to plan. I have an inkling of what's required of me for this last chapter. It's pretty obvious when you consider Nikki's whole goal here. Let's do it right here. Nikki, give me your best determined pose. We'll be in it for the long haul next time. And we're getting photobombed. Which of these is determined? Yeah. Nikki is prepared for battle. Not for a literal battle like we had with Chigda atop the tree last time. I'm pretty sure that guy was the quote-unquote final boss of the game, so no more battles like that, probably. But if I know what this game is going to ask of us, then we've got our work cut out for us. As Nikki prepares for her own swan song next time, now would be a good time to take a break.